Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can anyone hear me? Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Alpha Club Mode 3, Scaling and Seeing the World with Oriflame. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining me this afternoon. I can see some persons in the room already. Gloria, welcome. Thank you all for joining. Please let's join. Thank you all. It's module 3. And for those of us that has been consistent, I want to say a big thank you to you. So going straight away into what we have today, Alpha Club Module 3, and we are dealing with scaling and seeing the world for free. Of course, you remember our brand promise. Of course, remember our brand promise. And once again, I am your host, Marcelina Ikiu. Thanks for joining me. Please, if you can see my screen, please drop that in the chat box. Let me know. I think I'm having a bit of network challenge here. Please drop it if you can hear me. Okay. Thank you. Someone say they can hear. Okay. Thank you so much. Welcome again. It's the third training in the month of August, and we're in Module 3, the third brand promise, which is having fun. And today we'll be talking about how to scale and see the world with. And once again, I am a host, Marcelina Ikio. Okay, let's do a quick recap of Module 2. For those that were in the training last week, you would recall that we talked about the second brand promise, which is making money. And we didn't just talk about money, we said so many things. And it was indeed an exciting session. So we're going to do um, a quick recap of some of the things we said in Module 2. So let's get down to it. Okay, so my slide is not moving as it should. Okay, in module 2, we talked about our fast sellers. We talked about some products in Oriflame that are fast sellers, some of which are the feminine intimate wash, the Novage sets, the Optimas set, and we talked about the Milk and Honey scrub. An emphasis was also on the optimal serum. And then we talked about our wellness, the meal replacements, the best sellers we have in Oriflame. Please 1 minute. Just 1 minute trying to. Okay. So I want to believe at this point, some of us or all of us, we are building our businesses already. We are selling, we are recruiting. And for this month of August, that we've really done tangible things in our business because we've learned so much from the very first training, and last week we took our time to explain each and every one of our fast sellers, and we gave you tips on how you can go about selling these products. We talked about how to handle objections and rejections in Oriflame. We told you the things you could say when you're being rejected or you're trying to pitch a product and somebody says something. We gave you tips on what to say or how to say it. That was in module 2. As usual, I would say to you, pick up your pen and your writing pad, because we are going to have a game along the line. It's not just talk, talk, and talk. At the point, we're also going to be having fun. Of course, today we are talking about having fun in Oriflame, but we'll be having a different kind of fun. We're playing a game where 3 lucky winners will be going home with amazing, amazing gifts. So please sit tight, relax, and ensure that you are getting everything that we are going to dish out this afternoon. It's not just going to help your business, it's going to help your self development. So ensure that you are writing, you're putting down things on what we are going to be seeing today. Okay, module 2 assignments. Everything we talked about last week. I'm sure that we took our time not to put it to work, what we said, not just to listen and go away. And I want to ask you some questions now. Did you do any of these tasks? I remembered last week I told you about talking to at least 5 persons in a day. I told you about how to scale your business. So I want to ask, did you do any of these tasks? We are told to write 30 people who would benefit from the income opportunity and the community of the Alpha Club. If you did, I want to see that in the chat box. Please let me know that you actually did that. Were you able to close your first 2 sales in the past 1 week, Thursday, last week till date? Were you able to close at least 2 sales? If you did, please drop that in the chat box. You may want to tell me the product you sold and how excited you are or you were um, about it. Please let me know that. Did you use the script to start conversations and secure 2 customers before today's session? Because we told you what to say to customers, especially when it's been rejected. We told you how to go about it. So tell me if you were able to secure at least 2 customers. And also, did you log your attendance today? This is the third module. Did you fill out the attendance form in the second module? And today, if you've not done so, please go to the WhatsApp group, ensure that you register your attendance for the training. There's a Google form attached, so please fill out that Google form to register your attendance. Some of you had reached out saying you've not gotten your gift for attending the trainings, and I've responded that don't worry, we are collating, everyone will get their gift. So if you've not done so, please go and fill out the form and register your attendance. And most importantly, write a post about one thing you learned from Alpha Club using the hashtag Alpha Club Cohort 6. And then again, we say, reach your happy place. I want to believe that we are already in a happy place, because all that we shared last week, we gave you enough to about 5-6 tips on how to sell your products. So I want to believe that we are selling already, we are recruiting already, and we are in our happy place. That's it about module 2. So let's go on. And then let's take a success story. Let's look at a success story. First, why did you join Oriflame? I asked you the same question last week, and I want to believe some of us or all of us have been able to pinpoint the exact reason why we join, even if you didn't have a reason. Probably someone just told you join. Don't worry, there's something you can get out of this, and there's no particular reason why you join. I want to believe after last week's training that you did have a reason for joining Oriflame, because that's what we call your why in Oriflame. It's a very strong tool. I call it the fuel that drives you towards success in Oriflame, because whatever you do in this business, you always remember why you joined. And if that reason or that purpose has not been met, it will kind of push you to do more so that you meet the exact aim or reason why you joined. So why did you join Oriflame? I'm asking you that question again. Please ensure that you have that. So let's hear our success story.
My name is Joy Akash Cooker, and I enjoy traveling around the world with Oriflame. I joined Oriflame to make money. I was a youth couple when I found Oriflame, and I did not want to go back to my parents' house and keep being a financial burden to them. I decided to take this business seriously when I found out a month after I started that Oriflame was taking her brown partners to Paris. Now, I studied French in the university. And I know a lot about French culture, French civilization, French food, language of France. I said to myself, I have to grow my business to the point where I start to enjoy visiting different countries with this brand. Guess what? Exactly 2 years after I made this decision, I have also traveled to Spain, I have traveled to Italy, all United States with Oriflame. My best travel experience with Oriflame has to be our trip to Spain because I traveled with my husband. It was like second honeymoon. If you're someone like me who is adventurous, lots of fun, and you want to see the world, the best time to say yes to Oriflame is right.
Okay, fantastic success story from us at that Shukiri. If you heard travel for free, please drop that in the chat box. Travel for free. Drop that in the chat box. As a youth couple, she joined Oriflame, and she discovered that she could travel for free. She worked so hard, and then she's able to travel. Did you also hear when she said um, she traveled again with her husband and it was like a second honeymoon? So today we are talking about how to travel for free with Oriflame. Remember, we have three brand promise: look great, make money, and have fun. The fun part is what we are talking about um, today. Have fun with Oriflame. And then let's look at Oriflame conferences. Having fun with Oriflame. There are various conferences, three different conferences we have in Oriflame. We have the national conference, we have the gold conference, and we have the diamond and executive conference. If you can see my screen, you would see um you will see beautiful and amazing places where this conference are taking place. And I don't know if you are aware, some persons got back from Paris just this week. So it is travel for free. You too can travel for free. Anybody in Oriflame can travel for free if only you will just push hard, then free trip is yours. So we have three major um, trips in Oriflame. We have the national that happens within Nigeria, different parts of Nigeria. And then we have the Gold Conference. That's an international conference, the one that happened that just ended in Paris. And then we have the Diamond and the Executive Conference. These are the three major conferences we have. I said national in Nigeria, we have the Gold, and we have the Diamond and Executive Conference. So let's look at our past national conferences. Let's look at our past national conferences. If you can also see my screen, we've been to top hotels in Nigeria. We've been to Sheraton, we've been to Lagos Continental, we've been to Park Inn, we've been to a cold hotel and suits, name it, we've been there. Top tourist destination in Nigeria. We don't just do hotels, we do country. These are the places that we've been to in Nigeria. So let's go on. And then you can set a 9 months goal, not up to 9 months now, to attend the next conference. Let's talk about our national conference. If you are aware, manager seminar is around the corner. Director seminar is also around the corner. Our manager seminar qualification actually started in May and it's to end in December. You're not managers yet, but you can become a manager in this month of August. So let me spell out the rules. If you are here, and I know everyone here is interested in traveling, you want to travel. I am so sure of that you want to travel for free. So the first trip ahead of us will be happening in February 2026, and that's our manager seminar taking place in Sheraton Hotels, Lagos. So qualification is on and it's ending in December. Qualification ends in December. So if you're here, you can still qualify for the manager seminar. What do you need to do? Just grow to 12% minimum this month, just 12%. And then you can maintain that for the next 4 months. There you are, you have it. And then the next thing you are to do to be part of this fun, this trip, is to recruit at least 10 recruit to welcome program on just 100 BP within this period, 100 bonus point within this period, 10 August to December, recruit 10 that will do 100 bonus point each. And the third criteria is that you should maintain at least 100 bonus point, personal bonus points in each of this month. If you want to be at Sheraton, can I see that in the chat box? If you want to go have massive, massive fun, let me see that in the chat box that you want to travel. Can I see that? I want to see people that want to have fun. There is fun in front of you, just few months away. Some person will be coasting in the prestigious Sheraton Hotel. All you need to do is become a manager at 12%, minimum 12%, maintain that till December, and then you have it. Aside that, there's also a director seminar. You can either attend a director seminar as a senior manager or as a director. What does it take to become a senior manager? Just become a 21%, and that's 10,000 bonus points in each of the months. So that qualification is also on, and that ends in March 2026. So if you want to travel, I need you to set your mind first on the manager seminar. Make up your mind today that you see this manager seminar they are talking about. Thank God it's still within the qualification window. I want to be part of it. So I am getting so intentional to grow to 12% this month. I will do 12% again in September, 12% again in October, November, and December. And then I have it. Manager seminar, it's mine. That's on the national conference. So I want to see comments. I want to see people. Okay, Rosemary says she wants to travel. Abike also wants to travel. Yes, you can't imagine what traveling with Oriflame looks like. It is fun at its peak. It is not something that you would want to miss. So if you want to travel, this is the time to go all out. This is the time to become so intentional in your business and then attend managers seminar. You can do it if you put your mind to it. Okay, let's talk about how to recruit. Okay, before I go to how to recruit, I talked about three different conferences, and I said um, we have the national, we have the gold, and we have the diamond and executive conference. And I told you that the national conference, it's about the manager seminar and the director seminar. Manager seminar is happening in Sheraton Hotel, Lagos, in February 2026. Qualification is on. Director seminar will be coming up in May. Yet destination yet to be announced. And then you can also get your mind prepared for that. And then we also have the international conference. I did tell you how some persons got back to Nigeria from Paris after a week-long massive fun. And next Gold conference will be in Sweden and Finland. Sweden and Finland. That's the next Gold conference. That's our 60th anniversary. Sweden and Finland. And then the executive Diamond conference will be happening in Thailand. So three basic conferences that we have in Oriflame. So let's talk about how to invite, how to recruit. At this point, you will want to pay real attention because this is the cross of the business. This is what we do in Oriflame sales and recruiting. How to invite and recruit.
At Oriflame, when you shop groceries, when you
How to invite and recruit. That's where we are. Please, if you are seeing that on my screen, kindly drop it in the chat box. I think my network is slow. If you see that on my screen, how to invite and recruit, please drop it in the chat box. Let me know we are together. How to invite and recruit. That's where we are. Drop it so we can go on. How to invite and recruit. So sorry, I'm having a bit of network. How to invite and recruit. That's where we are now. Okay.
at Oriflame, when you shop groceries, when you pick up your child from school, when you are at the bank or at a family gathering,
That's in module one, how to invite people. This is just a video representation of what you are to do when inviting people. Okay, let's see the second tip. how to invite and recruit. Tip 2, invite people to your people to your events slash call with sponsor. That's an example on my screen. Hi Ramat, I just had to reach out to tell you that 2 weeks ago I found the perfect business for me, and I think you would find it very interesting too. My friend is hosting an event where she will explain all the details about this opportunity. She had such a great story, and she's been with the company for a while. I can put you on the invitation list and we can attend together. Come and see for yourself how it works. That's your invitation with your sponsor. We agree that you may not know so much about the business as it were, but you can invite your prospects to your sponsors meeting. And an example of what you could send to them is what I just read out on the screen. So don't wait till you are able to organize your own meetings, your own trainings. You can actually invite people to your sponsors meeting. And then there's another one, which is a three-way call with your upline and manager. There's also an example of a message that you can send. Hi, Folashade. I just started my own beauty business. It's such a nice community of fun, supportive people that I belong to now. I think this is something you would really know about. I would love to introduce you to my friend who can tell you more. She has a great story and she's really into wellness, just like you. I told her about you and she would love to connect. She can chat tomorrow at 12 p.m. or 7 p.m. Would you work best? What will work best for you? This is a three-way call with your upline. You can either invite them to a physical location, or it could be a three-way call. Because you may not know so much, someone might be asking you about a product that you really do not have sufficient information about. You could put up a call with your upline or your manager, and then you invite that person, so that all of the things you don't know yet, your manager will be able to explain that to the person. This is the example on my screen. And this is another tip on how to invite and recruit. So, more high value invitations. I've shared two examples on my screen. I am also sharing more high value invitations. And then, and if you can see my screen, there's another example. Hi, Ella. I know you're into skincare like me. I'm using a 3-step routine from Optimal Skincare, and I'm in love with the results. How about coming to my next friend skincare session and trying some skincare products for yourself? My friend, go together. It's free and you don't have to buy anything. That's another perfect high value. Invite your friends to a skincare session that is being run by your upline, your manager, so that they get to know what skincare is about. And remember that we said create your story, use the product and create your story. This is you putting out an invite with your product story. And then there should also be a follow-up after the skincare session. Don't just invite, accompany them to the session. Don't invite and stay back. Ensure that you are there with them. And then don't also let it end there. Do well to follow up after a skincare session. And what are you supposed to say in your follow up? I'm using this example. Hi, Sabdat. I've been looking over your skin analysis results and your skin concerns from our last session together. Based on your goal to reduce specific concerns like dryness, fine lines, acne, and others, I've put together a specific three-step routine for you. My recommendation is then you put your product's name, probably the optimal set. It is designed specifically to benefit you depending on the skin concern, probably to improve skin barrier, improve even skin tone, reduce fine lines and wrinkles, hydrate skin depending on the skin concern also, which addresses exactly what we discussed. I have your kit ready to deliver to you. That is another example on my screen. Don't just invite, attend with them, and the next thing you are to do a follow up after that invitation. There's another more high value invitation, and this is about wellness. We've talked about skincare. This is about wellness. Okay, when you are inviting people to a wellness session, there's an example on my screen. Hi, Chigoze. As you know, I struggle with managing my weight for a while and had a hard time finding the motivation to exercise. My friend introduced me to Oriflame replacement program and also invited me to her wellness club. I decided to start a 12-week journey to a healthier lifestyle. After 2 weeks with a healthy diet, daily nutrients, and support from my new friends in the wellness club, I felt a clear difference in my weight, skin look, and total energy level. Now I feel energized all day. My confidence level is high, and I look forward to my morning walks. I think you would have to be part of this supporting community, and I would like to personally invite you to our wellness club. Save the date for this first session. There will be an exciting challenges, great exercise, and many supportive wellness by Oriflame. And in case you are not aware, the Philosophy Bootcamp is ongoing, and in some locations in Nigeria, come September 6th, we'll be having the physical session. So even if you didn't register for um, the boot camp, you can also be part of that physical session. You can invite your prospects to that session so that they are able to know what happens in the Oriflame Wellness community. We have we'll be having physical locations in Warri, Abuja, Kano, Port Harcourt. So wherever time, so that you can be part of it. And then the next thing we want to talk about is events and meetings that you can invite your guests to attend. What are the types of events and meetings that you can invite your guests to attend? We have so many events in Oriflame that you can bring your guests to, that you can bring. So, events and meetings to invite your guests to attend. One by one meeting. That's the first on my screen. One by one meeting. In this meeting, you speak to one person at a time about what Oriflame offers and share your story. The aim is to attract with your story and the offer that fits the person's need. Don't forget, share your story. That's the basis of your business. Use the product, share your story, create your story and share, and then start to collect orders. So the one by one meeting that you can invite people to, the aim is to attract with your story and the offer that fits the person's need. And then there's a three-way call with your sponsor and upline. I'd explained that. And this is done via phone conversation with your sponsor, handling the meeting. This is for hard to close clients you struggle with. Let me explain this to you. You'll be trying to convince a prospect or a customer to buy a product or to register and start to do business, and this person has been proving difficult. Probably she can't really relate with your story, or probably she's not understanding what you are pitching to her. So this meeting will work for you. So do a three-way call with your sponsor so that that person will explain better to these hard to close um, customer. This is the second meeting that you can invite your guests to. And the third one is the small group meetings. You invite your guests to a meeting organized by your sponsor or upline manager. The capacity is around 5 to 30%. It can be online, at a home setting, a small hall, or XPO in your location. You see, all of these, we are saying invite, invite, and invite. This is because you may not have all it takes to organize these events yourself. So do well to bring people to this event, because sometimes the people that you are not able to convince, or the people that can't really relate with your story, you invite them to an event, and before you know it, they actually join or buy your product. And then there is this large group meetings. What are you supposed to do here? You invite your guests to a meeting organized by your sponsor or plan manager. The capacity is around 100 to 500 persons. It could be online, it could be at a rented hall, it could be in an open space or an event center. And permit me to say at this point, if you're in Warri and ever around Delta State, anywhere around Delta State, an event will be coming up on the 29th of this month. Venue is on Jakpa Road, Efrum, Manuel's Place. That's the name of the hall, Manuel's Place, Jakpa Road, Efrum. So look out for events like these in your locations that you can invite your prospect to. So let's look at the variety of events that you can invite your prospect to. Catalog launch. An example of catalog launch is where we have where we talked about large group meetings, over 500 persons in attendance. We have the skincare session. I've talked about that. We have the wellness party. We have fragrance party. We have makeup and pedicure beauty experience. We have Oriflame opportunity meeting, and we have recognition party and product testing experience. 7 of them that I listed out. I'm sure you got that. And then we are here to talk about personal branding. It is very, very, very important in Oriflame business. Personal branding. Build your personal brand. Build your personal brand. This is a very, very important part of your business. Oriflame is a brand. You are a partner with Oriflame, and then you also have to have a brand. You have to be a brand yourself. So let's get to it, how to build your personal brand. And so what is personal branding? We'll say personal branding. What is personal branding? If you can see my screen, I know even without showing the name, you already know the name of the person showing on my screen, and that is Oprah Winfrey. So what is personal branding? Personal branding is expressing what makes a person unique in the eyes of other people. If you have your writing material, please put that down. Personal branding is expressing what makes a person unique in the eyes of other people. It's how we see them, what we think of them, how we remember them. It's what makes them stand out from everyone else. So if I will recoin what I just said, personal branding is what makes you stand out from everyone else, what distinguishes you, what differentiates you from every other brand partner in Oriflame or every other person that is around you. Personal branding. What are some of the qualities that comes to mind when you see this photo of Oprah Winfrey? What are some of the things that comes to your mind? Okay, if I ask you now, some of us will say Oprah Winfrey's journey, down to earth, open, warm, rich, one of the richest people in the world, smart, determined, a survivor, a fighter, honest, ambitious, generous, empathic, caring, personal, and a philanthropist. Can you pinpoint a few reasons, traits, or qualities that make you identify these things with Oprah Winfrey? If you know Oprah Winfrey so well, you will agree with me that all that I read out, down to earth, genuine, open-minded, generous, a philanthropist, you will know that Oprah Winfrey is that. So, can you pinpoint few reasons why these traits or qualities make you identify with Oprah Winfrey? Let's look at one, down to earth and honest. Maybe because she shared stories about her impoverished childhood as well as her lifelong struggles with weight issues. All parts of her story. So when we say share your story, this is it. People relate with Oprah Winfrey because of the things she has shared about herself. So let's look at empathetic and caring. Maybe because many of the things she focused on in her talk show were show emotions openly in response to her guest stories. And then generous because all of the charities she supports and times and money she donates. All of these that you know about Oprah Winfrey, ask yourself which one of them do I relate to? Which one of these traits or qualities I know about Oprah Winfrey that made me relate or identify with her? So let's look at examples of personal branding. If you can see that on my screen, please indicate because it's really important. Examples of personal branding. I told you that personal branding is what differentiates you from the crowd. It's what distinguishes you from other people. It is what we remember you for. So let's look at examples of personal branding. If you can see my screen, I don't know if you can, please, if you can indicate so that we'll do this together. Can you see my screen? Please, I need response. If you can see my screen, let me know. Type it in the chat box that you can see my screen. I need to know that you're actually seeing my screen. Okay, somebody is saying we can't. Please, can anyone see it? Though I'm having a bit of network challenge here. Okay. Okay, one person is saying it's showing tip two. Please, few minutes. Let's work on that because I actually need you to see. I actually need you to see this. Examples of personal branding. That's what you should be seeing now. Please, if you can see that on the screen, indicate and let me know. Examples of personal branding. If that's what you're seeing, please let me know in the chat box. Hello, hello. If that is what you're seeing, please let me know. Okay, examples of personal branding. If you can see my screen, we have four amazing persons on my screen. And we have Molly Bartel, and she said, I combine academic knowledge with my entrepreneurial journey to educate, inspire, and empower others to live healthier and more confident life. That's what Perpetual Kadike is. And then Perpetual Kadike it's an actor, she's a model, she's a creator, she's a wellness coach, and she is or was the face of Oriflame 2024, and she's a gold director with Oriflame Nigeria. Please, 1 minute. I know some of you are not seeing my current screen. The screen I am on is example of personal branding. Example of personal branding. And Perpetual Kadike has this to say: Oriflame gave me time, freedom, and a stable monthly income as I juggle weight management program, modeling, and entertainment. Good, it's visible now. Thank you. Okay, that's Perpetua Ukadike. That's what stands her out. And we have Sadat Musa Atabo. Sadat is a beauty wellness advocate. She's a business mogul and top leader with Oriflame Nigeria. She has this to say: I have led over 100 women into building multiple six-figure earning business and remains passionate about helping more women live life on their own terms. Remember, we're talking about personal branding, what stands you out from every other person, what people remember you for, what distinguish you from every other person. And then we have this couple from Indonesia. They are top 15 in Indonesia. And they said, and she said, I am a lover of travel, a karaoke singer, a wonderful mother, a great cook, a great dancer, a student with a big dream, and a practical team. Please, as you are looking at it, be putting together what your personal branding is or what your personal brand will look like. You are seeing these amazing people on my screen. This is what personal branding is. Good. We are here. It's time for fun. It is time for fun. So it is time for our Kahoot game. Fun. We are talking about fun today, having fun with Oriflame. So this is the time to start the fun. So wherever you are now, log on to www.kahoot.it. Please do well to log on. Use your consultant number as your nickname as the log on. Game pin is 9170698. 9170698. 9170698. So let's go to Kahoot, www.kahoot.it. www.kahoot.it. Okay. www.it. Sorry about that pin. Game pin is 798390. That's where we are. Please log on to www.kahoot.it. Game pin is 798390. 798390. Sorry for that mix up. 798390. Use your consultant number to log in. www.kahoots.it. Gate pin is 798390. www.kahoots.it. Please let's join. I'm still waiting for you to join. www.kahoots.it. Game pin. Okay, welcome, welcome. I see one person has joined. 798390 is the game pin. www.kahoots.it. I'm waiting for more persons to join me. It's time for fun. It's time to catch fun. Let's be here. Please log on to www.kahoots.it. Okay, welcome. 2 persons here already. I need more persons to join. I need at least 10 persons to be in this game show. It's time for fun. Let's know if you'll be following. Let's know if I've just been talking to myself, or you have carefully followed everything that I've been saying. Okay, I have 4 persons already. Please, let's join. Let's join. 5. I'm waiting for you to join. www.kahoots.it. Game pin is 798390. 798390. I have 6 persons already. I am waiting. Let's join. Let's join. It's time for fun. It's that time again. Remember, 3 lucky winners will be leaving this training today with amazing gifts. So do well to join. www.kahoots.it. Game pin 798390. I have just 6 persons. Please, let's join. I am still waiting. I am waiting. I am waiting. Let's join. Let's join before we start the game. There's no time. Let's join. Six persons. I'm waiting for 4 more persons. Game pin is 798390. www.kahoots.it. It is time for game. Please don't stay back. Let's play this game. Okay, 7. I have 7 here. I'm waiting for 10 persons. 10. 10 persons. Join the Kahoots. Let's catch some fun. Let's have some fun here. Okay. Should we go with 7? Okay, I have 9. Fantastic. 9. 1 person more. Going. 1 person more. I have 9 persons already. It's Kahoots. www.kahoot.it. Game pin 798. Good. I have 10. So let's get to it. Remember, in this game, fastest finger works. Make sure your fingers are very fast, and make sure you were attentive. So let's get to it. What is Oriflame offer to you? What is Oriflame offer to you? Look great, make money, have fun, relaxation, empty hands, juggling, resting, and partying. Fastest fingers. Let's have your answers. Let's have your answers. Okay, I have 1373377 with 919 points. I have Jenny, 858 points. I have 1312615, 845 points. I have Iretiola, 841, and I have 1371771, 828. So let's go to the next question. What is personal branding? What is personal branding? It is how people see me. It's what people think of me. All of the above. It is what makes me stand out from everyone else. Oh yeah, fastest finger. What is personal branding? Fastest finger. 8, 7, 3, 1. Okay, let's review. Oh, Conan. 1,699 points. We have the second person 1,625, and we have the third 919, Adasa 859, Jenny 858. Well done, fantastic. This is getting more interesting. Fastest singer. Let's go to the next question. How do you recruit into your new community? How do you recruit into your new community? Speak enthusiastically to 5 people every day. Invite people to your event regularly. Build your personal branding and attract your kind. All of the above. Okay, let's review. Conan again. 2,643. Next person 2,465. Third 1,667. Jenny 1,646. And then 1,589. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. This is fantastic. Next question. Types of meeting and events to invite your guests. 3-way call with your sponsor and offline, or Oriflame opportunity meeting, product events, all of the above. Let's have your answers. Fastest finger. Okay, let's review. Conan again. This is good. This is good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well done. How do you feel about all you have learned from the 3 modules in Alpha Club? How do you feel? Ready to move my business to the next level? I need to learn more about any opportunity in Oriflame. I need to learn more about. Let's have answers. How do you feel? We have Conan. We have Conan. Well done. Fantastic. Okay. If I invite you to a training that explains more any opportunities for you, will you attend? Will you attend? Let's know. Okay, fantastic. Let's have our winners for today. Let's have our winners going. Let's have our winners. We have 1371771. As the first winner, we have Conan. Second winner, 1373337. Fantastic. Well done. Congratulations to today's winner. Please do well to go to that group, share your details, your name, your phone number, the SPO of your choice, and your consultant number. I need this information. Please drop it in the WhatsApp group. Fantastic. Congratulations to all of our winners today. So congratulations. Let's go back to Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to us all. Please drop your information in the chat box in our WhatsApp group. Let me know. Please drop your details. Drop your details in the WhatsApp group. I said your name, your consultant number, the SPO of your choice, and then your phone number. Congratulations to you all. And then we say again, reach your happy place. Okay, cohort 6 has been concluded, and we want to say a big thank you to everyone that participated. But then we are not ending the training here. There's a special session coming up, a very, very special session coming up. Please stay tuned for that section. All of the questions you have from the first training till date, every questions on your mind about Oriflame as a brand, about your business, how to scale your business, how to grow your business and ensure that you start to enjoy the 3 brand promise. Please start to put all of your questions together. In the coming days, a form will be shared where you will drop all of these questions. I'm just preempting you. Will be having a special question and answer session where we'll get to answer all of the questions in your mind. So just after this training, start to put them together so that as soon as I drop the link, you start to put all of your questions there, and we will do well to provide answers to all of your questions. I want to say a big, big thank you to all of you for taking our time to attend all of these trainings. It is not just attending trainings and going back home to do nothing. You've learned so much in these 3 trainings. Ensure that you put them to work. Ensure that you grow your business. Ensure that you go all out, become intentional. In the course of today's training, I spoke to you about the manager seminar that is ongoing, and I said you can still qualify. What do you need to do? Push yourself to 12% this month. 12% is 2,400 bonus points. That's just it. Minimum 2,400 bonus points. You can do it. Go all out and ensure that you are part of the manager seminar coming up February 2026 in Sheraton Hotel. Thank you all as we look forward to the special question and answer session. Till then, get intentional, go all out, push your business, and ensure that the month of August is a bank for you, that you will smile to the bank at the end of this month. Thank you all, and God bless you. For today, winners, don't forget to drop your details. Thank you all, and that is the end of today's training.